Hello and welcome. You're watching our 12 p.m. show. I remember taking that flight. Me and Shubhanda were there, and we took that flight from Adelaide to Sydney. And last time when we were there, Boria, you met Rohit Sharma during that BGT time, and it was very nervous period. Those nervous 2-3 hours. People were watching us at that point of time, and everyone wants to know: is that the end of Rohit Sharma, the test batter? Is that the complete end? And there were a lot of signs around, in that particular place. And I remember talking this to Shubhanda that we are again going to the same city, and again there are a lot of questions around Rohit Sharma. Today again I'm standing here at Cardiff, and we will go to Lords, but the questions remain same. It was similar when we were taking the flight from Adelaide to Sydney. That is this the last of Rohit Sharma? And now we are here and we have to move to Lords. Again, the question is same. Is this the last of Rohit Sharma? Or Lords will decide that what will be the future for him?
Absolutely pertinent question. First thing is, as journalists, there are two parts to us.
Yeah.
As Rohit Sharma supporters or somebody who I've seen grow. In my case, you are almost of the same age, maybe a little younger to Rohit.
Yeah, I'm a little younger.
Younger to Rohit, considerably younger.
Yeah.
In my case, I have actually seen the guy grow and become a legend in his career.
Yes.
So there is a degree of affection.
Yes.
Because again, the relationship is deep. Even during my ban, like I've written, I couldn't interview him, but he and I were regularly in touch.
Yeah.
He would call and ask. He would
and I want you to, at some point of time in this video, tell that story of that book launch where he was, he was driving towards that Mumbai hotel all the way for your book launch.
Yeah,
I want at some point of time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will, and that's why I'm making this clear.
Yes.
That people shouldn't doubt कि ये क्यों बोल रहा है. So people should know that this is the background. So.
Yeah.
This guy and I know each other well. So he would call and ask, you are okay, right? This will pass. During the ban.
Yeah.
In fact, during the ban, we did a book on Tendulkar, Sachin at 50.
Yes.
Kushan Sarkar and Arani Basu worked on that book with me. Rohit Sharma has a piece in that book. And I'm putting it on record for the first time. I'm not supposed to interview Rohit Sharma because the ban is on.
Yes.
Now, he knew that.
Yeah.
So I said, I can't interview you. I don't want to break the ban. He said, no problem. I will record and send it to you. You say, I've spoken to Kushan.
Okay.
That's how it was done.
Oh.
Rohit recorded it on his own because we wanted him to be a part of the book.
Yeah.
He sent it to me.
Yes.
So we didn't break the rules of the ban.
Sure.
And we said that he was speaking to either Oroni or Kushan.
Kushan, yes.
So that is the kind of depth. Having said that, I am now wearing my journalist hat.
Yes.
And my journalist hat tells me something very clear, that it's all about performance. There is no place of emotion in sport when it comes to journalism. What I've seen of Rohit Sharma in Cardiff, it was painful. You and I were together.
Yeah.
We started our pre-match show saying this is all about Rohit Sharma.
Yes.
The 26 that he got, the last 10 balls he didn't score. 9 balls, 6 of current 3 of Will Jacks didn't score, 10 ball out.
Yes.
This is not the Rohit Sharma we want to see.
Exactly.
Except that one pickup shot of Atkinson, nothing of relevance. One catch drop, one no man's land. So it was a scratchy innings, a painful innings. Now, if this is what we are seeing of Rohit Sharma, and we see that at Lords also, so 3 consecutive failures and the quality of innings very poor, then Rohit, absolutely his position is in doubt and is untenable. No mistake. Having said that, there is a news report floating around, or was yesterday, which said selectors have communicated to him or had communicated to him that this England series is his last. Whoever wrote that report, and there was a lot of talk on Twitter, if that particular journalist knew that if Rohit Sharma has been told this, he should have filed it at the start of the series. It was a headline. Why did that journalist have to wait for 2 games? Because that journalist is also using common sense. He was hoping that अगर रोहित शर्मा रन बना देते हैं तो क्या, अगर वो बर्मिंघम बना देते या कार्डिफ बना देते तो क्या ये स्टोरी होल्ड करता? नहीं करता.
Similar thing happened in Australia also.
Exactly, when you were there and you got a flawless 100 in Sydney.
Yes.
So it all boils down to Lords. It's not about him getting 100. Suppose he gets a 50, but if he plays a flawless innings at Lords of quality, a 50 or 50 balls with 7 boundaries, which is majestic, that's what is defining. So Lords will define. I don't believe, and I have not spoken to Rohit on this because I don't want to. Yesterday, he and Amit had a chat about Revsportz and how we are doing, etc. I don't want to call Rohit and ask this. This is not par. But I don't believe someone of Rohit, and I know him well, had he been told that your career is done, He doesn't need a 3-match bilateral series to prove anything to anyone. This is not Wankhede Stadium. Cardiff, Sophia Gardens, Boga Stadium. Rohit Sharma coming for a bilateral series to do what? To work like a maniac for an hour and a half on the field, bat multiple drills which you have seen, to do this kind of work on his fitness in the off-season. I saw him before the IPL and after as well, and I've seen how much he has worked. You can't even recognize the man. So that Rohit Sharma being given 3 matches and it's done, that this is a farewell series, I don't think Rohit Sharma would have taken that. Yes, Rohit Sharma has taken this because Rohit Sharma in his mind believes he is good enough for 27. Whether or not he is able to do that is different.
Yes.
But he believed when he came here that he is good enough for 27. So far, he hasn't delivered.
Yes.
No mistake. But at least in his mind, he believed he could do the job.
And I think one more thing which is very important at this point of time, as you rightly said, that, during that T20 World Cup time, he was continuously working on his fitness. After that also we have seen him here also doing those practice drills, batting with open nets, fielding for more than an hour. I haven't seen Rohit Sharma doing that kind of, fielding drills since the time when I was covering these practice sessions. So when you are seeing a ex-Indian captain and who has won, 2 ICC trophies within a years of time, then when you see him do this kind of stuff, you make yourself believe that this is not for one odd series. And as Boria rightly said, that this particular bilateral series won't add anything on his legacy. His legacy has been already written. Now, one thing which he really want to do is what he said, that he has that 2027 World Cup in his mind. Now, whether he can score runs or not, that's a completely different story. But whether he want to play that, it's a definitely yes. Can he play that? Now you have to think over, you have to go to Lords for that, because Boria, now it all, as you rightly said, that it won't be only about scoring 100. It could be also about scoring a 60 off a 47 ball and magnificent 6-7 boundaries, and you can directly say that yes, Rohit is on. But when it comes down to Lords now, do you think that he will go with the pressure? Means there are multiple things going on at this point of time, and we all know that since last 1 year, what happened with him after the Champions Trophy, multiple reports says that he doesn't know about when things happen as far as a new captain will be appointed. He was coming from that Champions Trophy win. He was the man of the match in that final. So after that, the way last 1 year happened with Rohit Sharma, do you think that he will carry that kind of a pressure, and that will make it a little difficult for Rohit Sharma, the batter, in that Lord's ODI?
There is absolutely no debate in my mind that he will be under pressure. And he has been under pressure for a while now. He was under pressure in Australia also.
Yes.
He was under pressure in every match that he has played in the last 1.5 years.
Yes.
But then what is sport without pressure? Why is Rohit Sharma Rohit Sharma? People said when he went on to open in Test match cricket in red ball, he can't. I remember Ravi Shastri telling me, I spoke to Rohit in the West Indies saying, if you don't open for India, then I am failing as a coach. It is my legacy that I made you an opener. That is what Ravi Shastri told me. He and I were chatting. That Ravi Shastri pushed Rohit Sharma to go and open. Who believed Rohit Sharma will become one of India's better openers, best openers of recent times in red ball cricket? Of course there will be pressure. But that's what sport is. When I watch a Leo Messi at 39, doing what he is doing, 84th minute, 1-0 down, last 10 minutes of magic. When I see a Novak Djokovic pushing his body against a Yannick Sinner or a 10-year-old younger player at Wimbledon and scripting magic and making the semi-finals. Now, why is Novak Djokovic playing? Does he know that he will lose in the semi-finals? No. Novak Djokovic believes he can win the final.
Win the Wimbledon.
That is why he's playing. But does that mean that he will not lose to Sinner or did not lose to Sinner? Of course he lost.
Obviously.
When Rafa Nadal played, when Roger Federer played, when any of these fellows play, they are legends of the game. You have to understand that sports people think differently. We are applying logic, cold logic. We are applying rationality. When Rohit Sharma is out there, when he's standing there and playing, in his mind, he can do that job. Rohit, you know what? If somebody comes to you and says, retire from journalism, you'll say, boss, why should I retire from journalism? Tell my editor to throw me out. It is his call. If today someone comes and tells me, Boria, stop writing, I will say, you fool, why should I stop writing? You don't read my writing. Tell somebody not to publish my writing. It's my call to keep writing. Rohit Sharma's call to keep playing. Selectors call to say, no, you're not good enough, we'll take you out. Rohit Sharma, the Rohit Sharma I know, will go into Lords believing that he will step out on that Lord's pitch knowing I will score runs.
Yes.
He will step out knowing that come what may, this is my game, I will give my best, I will do it. Can he do it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he will fail.
Obviously.
99 times out of 100, in such situations, people fail. But in sport, there is that one time.
And you always go for that 1%.
That's it.
You always go for that.
That's
1%.
it.
And
When Abhinav Bindra, look,
Yes.
Rohit,
yeah.
2014, Abhinav Bindra and I were sitting in Nagpur in an entrepreneurs organization talk.
Okay.
And he and I were supposed to go up on stage next. All of a sudden, his hand started shaking like this. And I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yes.
And I'm looking at it like this. And he's looking at me, I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to play Rio 2 years later.
Yeah.
End of the show, I'm like,
What
he says,
happened?
come to my room.
Yeah.
Obviously. So we go to his room. He says, you can't do this story. I said, what is the story? He said, I've got epilepsy. I freaked out. I said, what do you mean? He said, I've got epilepsy. I'm on medication.
Okay.
I said, you're a shooter. He said, I don't want you to do the story because I don't want anyone to turn to me at Rio and say I lost because I had epilepsy.
Yes.
If I lose, I will lose because I was not good enough on that day. If I win, I will win because I was good enough on that day. That guy made the Rio Olympic final with epilepsy and lost the tiebreak by 0.1. How do you define this? In sport,
Without
you
a doubt.
can't define such things. And Rohit Sharma is one such performer. Who expected 500s in 19?
Without a
Who
doubt.
expected what he
Three
has done in his career?
double-hundreds.
Drop double hundreds.
Yes.
You know, who expected him to become this?
2 ICC trophies within a span of 1 year. When India got the last ICC trophy in 2013, and then they have to wait for almost 11 years for another ICC trophy, and then this man delivered a couple of ICC trophies within 1 month.
What I get
1 year,
irritated by,
sorry.
what
Yeah.
I get irritated by is when people say this was communicated so and so time. If it was communicated, so you mean to say this guy is so selfish that he wants to play 3 bilaterals?
Otherwise,
and stop
he can
Jaiswal?
easily give it to Jaiswal.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, and knowing Rohit Sharma,
Yeah.
who has groomed 1 million youngsters,
Oh.
has given everything.
The
One
most
cricketer,
selfless
I'm
player.
putting on record, one
Yes.
cricketer, we have had many lunches and dinners together. Never has he asked, let me pay. Every other cricketer I have paid, I'm putting on record. I'm telling you. Every other cricketer, Rohit Sharma, and I've said, what are you doing? He said, नहीं, आपके भाई ने बहुत पैसा कमा लिया, ऐसे मत करिए. This is
That's
it is
Rohit
about
Sharma for
him.
you, yes,
It is about
yes.
him. So you mean to say he wants to play 3 bilateral ODIs and stop
Yeah.
Jaiswal if he knows that it's
And
done?
yesterday also a couple of journalists were there and he said that क्या खाओगे क्या पियोगे. So he did this is
ऐसा
Rohit
ही है
Sharma.
वो. अगर
This is
यही
Rohit
होता ना
Sharma.
तो
Yes.
फिर बोलता एक ही मैच खेलूंगा लॉर्ड्स में. चलो वो फेयरवेल दे दो. हम जाके
And the similar thing have happened during the test cricket also, not the time of test cricket
कि
also.
लॉर्ड्स में फेयरवेल दे दो.
Like he said that,
Cardiff, this stadium.
Yeah.
ये तो स्टेडियम मेरा बीकेसी से भी घटिया है. ये यहाँ क्यों खेलेगा वो? So
for sure,
let
for
us
sure.
not
Jump the gun.
denigrate someone
Yes.
and jump the gun. Let us put things in perspective that yes, he has not played well. Yes, he has not looked good. Yes, it was painful to watch. But to say he was told, you're out. All that is nonsense. Lords will be defining for the man. How important we can't emphasize. Rohit,
Yes.
Krisha and I can't emphasize how important. Indian cricket will change. Can you imagine? Rohit Sharma, a constant feature of the last 20 years of Indian cricket, and all of a sudden it is
No
not
Rohit
the
Sharma,
same. No
yes.
Rohit Sharma. Only Virat Kohli will remain. And it is a different kind of thing for all of us. But that sport, Tendulkar moved on.
Everyone moved on. MS moved on.
MS moved on.
Yeah.
These guys moved on from Test cricket.
Yes,
Things will
T20
happen.
cricket.
So we'll see.
But the most important thing today, which I saw, in last couple of years, I've seen him in his down moments. Rohit Sharma not able to score runs. I've seen him, about to lose everything as far as Test cricket is concerned. Saw him there also. During these tough times, saw him in ground. But today, Boria, I don't think that it wasn't the body language which actually communicating me that he's down and out and he's thinking about, oh, Lords will be my last one. Because today also I'm watching him and I'm seeing him. Obviously, I'm not please don't compare it with the great Sachin Tendulkar, where the story comes that on the very last day of his Test cricket also he went for the practice session when everyone knows that yes, he knows about this, that this will be his last innings. But for me, Rohit Sharma, body language wise, is not looking down and out and nothing after this, or maybe Lords will be his last. He's still trying to play his shots as shadow practice also in the ground during that time. And I was constantly watching him during the field because after he got out, it was in the social media that now Lords will be last and Lords will be last.
So after he got out, it came on social media, Lords will be his last.
Yes.
When did somebody tell? Or today, his phone is not with him.
Yeah.
His phone is not with him during the match. So when was he communicated? Not today.
Not today.
So that clearly not today because that's a violation.
Yeah,
so all of a sudden it comes on social media. When? Before this match, before the series. What are you talking?
This is simple common sense. This is simple.
And the
common
Sachin
sense.
Tendulkar thing, that is not him, it's Ajit. Ajit to pagal hai. So Ajit called him and started telling him, you cannot play like this. Finally, Sachin stopped Ajit and said, I am retiring. This is possibly my last innings. Why are you telling me? And then they both started laughing. Ajit actually told him why he should not play that ball to to slip like that. Why he shouldn't have played that shot, etc. And then about a good 4-5 minutes later, Sachin stopped Ajit and said, I'm retiring. और इसके बाद बोल के फायदा नहीं है.
So this is it from Cardiff. We have spent a lot of time here, around discussing this. That is really Rohit Sharma. This is the last of Rohit Sharma as far as England is concerned. At this point of time, when you see the scorecards from Birmingham to Cardiff, you'll definitely say that yes, Yashasvi Jaiswal deserves a chance. But if it's a match-winning knock or a very smooth kind of innings from Rohit Sharma in Lords, there will be definitely a question mark whether he or not. You'll see him. There is a West Indies series coming. There's a lot of discussions around the Bangladesh series. There's a lot of discussions around, the 3-match ODI series went to a 5-match ODI series in New Zealand. So there are a lot of discussions around him. We will give you all the related updates and, everything around this. You just stay tuned to Revsportz. Do follow us, do hit that notification bell, and do let us know what you think about all of this, because this is something which will be out there and make a lot of thoughts. Going into a lot of storming sessions like why this and why not this and why each of these things are coming around Rohit Sharma. So we'll wait for your comments. Thank you so much for watching us.